Coffee's done. Let's have a seat.
Hey guys, it is Kendall, everybody's favorite Walmart manager. Man, I hope you guys are doing great. It's a wonderful start to the week. So I had a video recorded last night that I really liked, and I was super happy with it. And I was editing, and there's some music playing in the background that I didn't really hear, but I could hear it really well on the video, and I could not edit it out. So I just scrapped the whole video and just do another one today. It is Monday. Hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. Hope you wished your mother well. If you're a mom, happy Mother's Day. Truly, moms do things that nobody else could do or would want to do. So we're so blessed to have mothers in our lives. You know, I'm unfortunately not in a good relationship with my mother, but that's just because of some choices I've made over the last several years. But you know, it is what it is. Just moving forward, right? Kind of chilly and gloomy today, so I'm just kind of hanging out at the house. Got some things to do. I'd recorded a couple videos yesterday. Got them edited down, so I'm kind of a little bit ahead of the curve, so to speak. So I have a couple ready to go. This one I just wanted to post just because I felt like posting a shorter one. I went back to work this week after 6.5 weeks off, and I couldn't be happier to be back. I really struggled not having that social interaction with people, and so it was very hard for me to sit home and virtually see nobody for 6 or 7 weeks, whatever it was. So super happy to be back with the associates of my team. And it's amazing like how many people like caught up to me and spent time visiting with me and catching me up on their lives, and you know, just kind of picking up where I left off with so many of them before. And you know, honestly, that's why I do what I do, is because I love the people I work with. You know, I've been now in 3 stores, same thing. Like I love the people in all of the stores. So I'm really super pumped about that. Again, that's why I go to work. Well, obviously to get paid, but I just love the associates and hanging out with them and getting to know them. You know, kind of the den mother, kind of the preacher, kind of them, like all these different things rolled into one, and I think it's really cool. But you know, one thing I have noticed is a lot of them are just tired. They're emotionally and mentally and physically just drained, because this whole lockdown thing has had everybody on edge. We got customers that are tripping on everything as far as these masks, and who doesn't have a mask, and why doesn't this person have a mask, and it's ridiculous, right? I mean, I understand the fear part of it, but we can't live in fear the rest of our lives, right? We gotta start to smartly open up this economy and get this country back where it was going. And I do say that with a little bit of selfishness, because my birthday is at the end of the month, and I want to be able to go out with some friends and have drinks, have dinner, the whole works. So, but you know, like I said, I've noticed a lot of people are just down, and I've heard, you know, how customers have treated people, how they talk to associates, how they talk to each other, and you know, that just breaks my heart, because you know, we're just there trying to do our job. You know, we're trying to make it easier for you to get what you need, and they just come at us with this attitudes that are rude and absolutely uncalled for. And so it was good to just visit with some folks and you know, hopefully lift their spirits up a little bit. And so, you know, I'll continue that next week when I go back, or I go back tomorrow. Tomorrow's my Monday again. So hopefully kind of starting to get back on a regular schedule now that I'm off my leave. Might have went back a little too soon, I don't know. It was awful painful the first week, but could just be because I went from doing so much to doing nothing for 2 months, almost 2 months, and then hitting the ground running and doing a whole bunch of stuff again. So who knows, right? And it's Coffee with Kendall, so it's coffee time. This is like my 6th cup today, so I'm a little jacked up. Really haven't eaten yet, but I should eat. I keep forgetting the camera's over here. Anyway, so the one thing I noticed is, like I said, everybody's kind of down, and I want to help, boost up that morale a little bit. And I was watching some videos while I was on my leave, on my surgery recovery, and I see a lot of, because this really is kind of a Christian-based video thing, but I'm also not going to cram the Bible down your throat, right? I'm not here to do that, because so many of my friends are in the LGBT community. I'm starting to transition out and all of that. I still love my people and I care about them, and God can show grace and mercy to me every day, and love and unconditional love. So why shouldn't I do that to everybody else, right? And so I really try to do that to those that I meet and talk to every day at work. But anyway, I've been seeing a lot of videos about, and I call it sin shaming. I don't know if there's really an actual word for it, but I just made that word. Especially those who struggle with sexual sin, whether it's pornography addiction or homosexuality, whatever it is. I see a lot of sin shaming, and a lot of pastors or Christians, whatever, are, given the illusion that sexual sin is like at the top, like it's the most vile, whatever thing you could ever do. And believe me, I went through that, because when I transitioned, that was how I was seen, right? Like all of a sudden, my sins were so far above anybody else's. They forget about their own, but they are sure quick to point out mine. And I see a lot of people in the comments, because I love reading the comments, right? And I'm seeing these people, and look, if we're going to sin shame people into a relationship with Christ, it's not going to work, right? We have to have that relationship because we want to have it, not because we're shamed into it. In the Christian world, repentance is a big thing. Just like back in the 90s, accountability groups and churches were the thing, right? And I always said, I'm always accountable as I want to be accountable, right? I'm going to tell you what I want you to know, and that's it, nothing more. And when we repent, a lot of times we do it one of two ways, or one of two things. We repent because we truly want a relationship with Christ. We want to change how we're living. We want to, get out of this habitual sin and really start to live a life that's honoring to God. Or we repent, and I say repent, because maybe we got caught in our sin, right? We got busted by our girlfriend or boyfriend or spouse or parents, whatever it is, right? And I say this because I was there, right? This is what happened to me. I repented a lot, and a lot of times it was because I got caught and I was trying to put on a good front, right? But in all actuality, had no intention of really changing what I was doing, which is, I think, what a lot of people do. But anyway, I'm watching these ministries on this YouTube, and they're, making you feel like crap. You're the worst of the worst sinners. Let me tell you something. Sin is sin. There is no degree of sin. God sees sin the same across the board. When He looks at you, He looks at you through Christ, because Jesus died on the cross once and for all. Even the worst serial killer in the world, Jesus died for them too, right? So there's nothing you could ever do that's going to put you out of the love that God has for you, and no sin you could ever commit is outside of what Jesus covered on the cross, right? And so I would just say, if you're in a situation where people are sin shaming you, and you're just making you feel like you're just the worst, and get away from that person. Get away from the toxic relationships that are out there, because I know, because I've been in plenty of toxic relationships, right? I'm back in my transition out and doing all of that. But you know what? I'm still your biggest fan. I'm still your biggest cheerleader, and I will encourage you every day, right? Live who you are. I'm not. That's between you and God. A lot of this stuff's between you and God. My job is to give you a message of hope, and if you want the message of salvation, I will give it to you. I'm not here to condemn you. I may not agree with your lifestyle, but I'm not here to condemn you for it. That's not what I do. That's not my job. My job is to love you unconditionally, and when people are, like I say, when people get down on you like that, and just look in the mirror every day and tell yourself, you are amazing, I am amazing, I am beloved, I am blessed, and I'm highly favored. And even if you're not a believer, right, look in the mirror and just be happy with who you see. And every day you just keep telling yourself the positive affirmations is huge, right? So I would encourage you to do that. Look some up online. There's plenty of really good ones to do. But get into that positive self-talk. Because if you talk down about yourself, and I can speak from experience on this, pretty soon you start to buy into it. You don't see anything good about yourself in any way, shape, or form. And that's not cool, right? So every day get up and just give yourself positive self-talk. I know it seems kind of silly and cliche, but I'm telling you, it works. It really, really works. And sometimes, if you have a bad day, go home at the end of the day, leave work at work, go home and forget about it. Do something that you love to do, whether it's read or movies or video games or drawing or whatever it is, right? Get your mind off it. Get on something that makes you happy, that you enjoy doing. Find your joy in what you're doing, and pretty soon your mindset will change, right? And that's why when I interview people at work, I always ask them, the first question is, what makes you you? And it kind of throws people off, but it's for me to understand about them. Maybe they're video gamers, maybe they're singers, maybe they play an instrument. It gives me a conversation point with them, right? And then you just keep building on that. Build on the positive. Every day you got to build on the positive. If you have a bad day, shake it off. Tomorrow's a new day. Start again. It's all good. Nothing that you did today cannot be undone in one way or another. I'm telling you, because I screw stuff up every day. So I'm not going to spend much more time today in this video because I want to get some other stuff done and posted. But just remember, whether I see you every day, whether I don't, man, I'm so thankful for all of you and all of you in my life, because without you guys, I would be nothing, right? You guys give me that reason to go to work every day, and I get so excited to see my friends and coworkers when I get to the store, and it just warms my heart. And God just keeps using me, and it's really cool. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up now because I've got to get this edited and posted, and then try to get it all put up tonight. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you again. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you would subscribe. It's not, like I said, to me it's just therapeutic, but it's still kind of cool, right? If there's some stuff you want to see, some content you want to see, shoot me a message, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, text me if you have it, and I can cover some stuff, because I want to be encouraging and uplifting and edifying to each and every one of you, however that is. I want to meet you where you're at right now and supply whatever need it is you have at the time. All right, guys, I love you. Have a great week, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.